Good evening, everybody. This is Janpha Thadphoothon, and this is my show, English in the Garden. English in the Garden. I'm Janpha Thadphoothon. This evening, June the 22nd, 2020, I'm not in my garden, but I'm in my reading room, rather my library, with a lot of books behind me. And as usual, because Janpha Thadphoothon is a professional English language teacher. I'm teaching English to uh, you know second language learners, non-native speakers of the English language. I'm teaching at a university in Bangkok, the capital of the Kingdom of Thailand. If you don't know where Thailand is, well, you check from Google Map, you will see that Thailand is a medium-sized country located right at the heart of ASEAN, the southeastern part of Asia. Okay, welcome to Bangkok if you happen to be visiting Thailand. Anyway, as an English teacher, usually what I'll be doing is actually talking or sharing my language learning experience with you, my audience. And this evening, I would like to invite everybody to think about learning words or vocabulary. My pronunciation is far from perfect because I'm not a native speaker of the English language. But after all, um, English is a global language. It belongs to no one. It's actually the language for everybody to communicate with each other, with one another. So, talking about language learning, one of the things that we usually do is learning new words. But what I would like to talk to you this evening is about English words. There are many levels of complexities or difficulties, if you want to put it. Uh, some of the some of the words are very easy, like books. Hey, I have a book. Oh, sorry. Some of them are, abstract nouns, not easy to understand, like the word democracy justice, democracy, freedom, justice. These are concepts not easy to understand. So, what I would like to actually talk to you this evening is the difficulty of learning about these words. Let's say, for example, um, the word democracy. Democracy is not a simple word, but it is a concept that requires a lot of reading, discussion, and learning. Let me compare the learning of these words to an iceberg. At the tip, the part above the water is the word, the pronunciation that you hear and you see. When you see the word democracy, wow, it's not too difficult to pronounce democracy. You can recognize the word right away. You can even memorize the meaning in both languages, in Thai and in the English language. But right below the water is other things. These are the whole concepts of the words democracy. So you need to understand that every word has carried with it a, a load of concepts of meanings that we need to actually bear this in mind. So that's why we say a word is not just pronunciation and definition. Learning a word is learning about a set of concepts, a set of realities embedded or putting together in a single word, like the word democracy. In order to fully understand the concept of democracy, you need more than pronunciation, you need more than collocations or knowledge of affixes, prefix and suffix and usage. You also need to understand the complexity of the terms and the history of the word democracy, the concept, the layers of meaning. So this is what I mean by a word as an iceberg. You know, it is an iceberg. Every single word is not just what you see or what you hear. It is an iceberg. There are parts that you can see, and there are many things behind that particular word that we need to bear in mind. Even the word book, supposed to be very simple, but if you look at the word carefully, you understand that it has its history, it has its development. There are stories within stories, there are texts within texts. This is what we mean by intertextuality, but this is a bit too complicated. I will not go into that. But anyway, I'll leave you to with the thought of learning new words is not just about learning pronunciation and the meaning, literal meaning, but it's also about learning about the world in general, learning new concepts. I'm Janpha Thadphoothon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Janpha channel, and my show, English in the Garden. English in the Garden. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.